Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second edition of our knowledge sharing series, Insider's Guide to Success. Today, we will be focusing on the topic enhancing shipment visibility amid uncertainties. I am Chinmay, your host, joined by Aakanksha.
Hello, everyone.
We are excited to dive into this crucial topic today. But before we do, I can't help but reflect on the chaos that has unfolded worldwide in the recent years. The logistics and shipping industry has faced some significant challenges.
Absolutely, Chinmay. Over the past 3 years, the logistics landscape has been shaped by various calamities. The COVID-19 pandemic, geopolitical conflicts between the countries, Suez Canal incident, labor strikes, natural disasters have all played a role. Additionally, the holiday season also has a significant impact on logistics.
Yes, let's discuss the consequences. The pandemic and Suez Canal incident led to travel restrictions and lockdowns, disrupting the movement of goods globally. Conflicts, war, and labor strike caused border closures, port disruption, and blocked the transportation routes. And let's not forget the crucial holiday seasons Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas. This worsens the already struggling logistics due to limited resources. In the light of these hurdles and the challenges that come with it, today's webinar is set to be an exciting journey. We'll explore strategies and technologies to boost your shipment visibility. So, without further delay, let's dive into this session. Thank you all for joining with us today.
Sure. So let's first understand the challenges logistics industries will face because of these uncertainties. So the unavailability of delays and ETAs in the shipping industries creates a ripple effect, leading to inaccurate and unreliable information and impacting the smooth flow of goods and logistics. So basically, accurate ETA information is the lifeline of the shipping industries. However, inaccuracies can lead to confusion, costly mistakes, and customer dissatisfaction. As you can see in the graph, we have got the data from the last month derived from GoComet platform showing ETA revisions. This highlights that not knowing when the arrival time will change can mess up how we handle shipments and might completely throw off our plans. Some of our customers have also faced these challenges, where ETA changes were not factored into other considerations, like port congestion, creating additional hurdles in their logistics process.
Let's talk about port congestion. Port congestion is the biggest challenge in today's world. You must be aware when ports are affected by, let's say, labor strike or natural disasters, how it can throw your planning out of the window. Port congestion has a direct impact on the supply chain. Some carriers get frustrated with the congestion and reroute, which means they have to skip some very important stops. That is what we call as blank sailing. If you look at the data of all major shipping liner alliances for the last 45 days, you would see that from 4 to 10% of all their shipments are sailing blank. Most carriers work on tight schedules, which may be disrupted due to port congestion. And this causes delays in cargo delivery, costs, and shipping time.
Absolutely, Chinmay. Now that we have delved into the challenges, let's shift our focus to the potential solution to make sure our logistic process is robust. So, Chinmay, could you enlighten our audience on how GoComet provides a solution to overcome these challenges?
Sure, Akanksha. Folks, have you ever wondered how a simple shift in tracking systems might revolutionize your company's productivity? Many of you might relate to the inconvenience of juggling multiple websites just to track your shipments, that too manually. But with GoTrack's easy to use interface, it consolidates all your shipments monitoring into one single dashboard, conveniently saving you valuable time. So this is the GoTrack module where tracking your shipment is effortless. If you go to the Add Shipment button, just enter your LMBL number or container number, carrier line, and your platform will initiate automated tracking for you. If you want to deep dive into any particular shipment, you can just click on the shipment. So GoTrack is like a perfect merge between AIS, satellite vessel tracking, and carrier's data. Here on the screen, you can see the live vessel tracking with coordinates on the world map. There's also a table view which will show you all standard milestone your shipment is going through with the carrier CTA. Moreover, the platform will also show you the history of ETA revisions that the carrier has done. Some additional features such as document repository and carrier arrival analytics are also available for e-person. We have integration with all the major shipping liners in the world, and that is from where you get the fastest ETA updates in the industry. But there's a caveat here. You see, businesses have only one way to get the ETAs, that is carriers ETA. However, the thing is, the initial ETA the carriers provide is the best case scenario, and it does not reflect the on ground reality. But our customers needed to get an ETA that is not totally dependent on the carrier. They wanted kind of a prediction considering all the external factors like the carrier's track record on the lane and port congestion, live port congestion, and that covered all their shipments. So with that in mind, we developed a very high accuracy and low variance solution that is what we call as the predictive ETA. On the platform, if you see here, the prediction is that the shipment will be delayed by a day as opposed to what the carrier is suggesting. The delays could be 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, right? This kind of information will only equip you to plan better. Predictivity is dynamic in nature that improves the ETA accuracy as the shipment moves closer to the destination. So how do we predict the ETAs? For that, we consider the historical data on the lanes, shipping lines performance from the past month, and live port congestion data. All these factors combined gives you an accurate idea of your shipment's arrivals. Now we have got a very intriguing case from one of our partners, which highlights the predictive ETA's use case. Aakanksha, could you shed some light on that?
Sure. So the electronic manufacturing partner transformed their inventory management style from just-in-case to just-in-time model, and thanks to our accurate arrival data. So this allowed them to schedule their inventory more efficiently. They also solved a big problem of handling 100 to 120 calls and emails every day for coordinating with various stakeholders by using GoComet automated notifications. So it's a prime example of how technology can streamline operations and save valuable time in logistics. Basically, predicting when a shipment will arrive helps shipper plan better routes, allocate resources, and schedule deliveries. Now that we have seen how predictive ETA has helped our client, let us look at the next most important factor that affects ETAs of your shipments, which is port congestion. The arrival of your shipment largely depends a lot on port congestion, which makes the additional visibility very crucial. And guess what? GoComet got you covered with their market intelligence tool called Port Congestion, giving you live details about how crowded the port is. So let me ask Chinmay to explain this tool to you and how it helps in planning ahead of time.
Certainly. So have you ever wondered why some businesses sail smoothly while others get tangled in the logistical chaos, especially during the uncertain times? Now picture a company struggling with endless obstacles just to deal with port congestion effectively, dedicating extensive resources to planning and implementing alternate routes. This can be very frustrating. But here's where we find a solution. What you're looking at is the GoComet port congestion tool. It calculates the delays at major ports across the globes and give you live port congestion data. Now let's assume there is a strike at Felixstowe port, which leads to a shortage of workers affecting the loading and unloading of vessels, which obviously results in a huge congestion at that port. Imagine you have to ship an urgent cargo to Britain. However, due to labor strike, you are uncertain how much time your vessel will take to unload, right? So if you want to check that on the platform real time, you can just enter the port. You will get to know the average delay at the port. Here you can see the delay is 2 days. Similarly, the graph shows the average delay over the past 30 days, and to gauge, this will help you to gauge the shipping line's performance during the period. Even on the left, if you see, there's a map view, right? It shows you color-coded ports in that region. So this will give you an overall idea of what's happening in that region. Now that you are aware of all these details, you must be wondering in what ways can I use this information so that it benefits my operations, right? Let me ask Aakanksha to deep dive into this topic.
Sure, Chinmay. Knowing that your shipments might be delayed is really helpful. It's like having a heads up to plan things better. For instance, you can manage your stock more efficiently. Knowing about the expected delay also lets you calculate your demurrage penalties for exceeding days beyond the agreement. Also, this information is gold when talking to your customers. You can tell them about the likely delays so they know what to expect. Moreover, in case of the shipments containing perishable goods, where delays at the intended port could compromise the quality of the goods, you have the option to redirect the shipments. This involves identifying nearby ports with lower congestion to ensure timely delivery and maintain the freshness and quality of the perishable items. So, on our platform, we will also give you the information about the nearby ports. So, if the ports you usually use is too busy, you can check out other nearby ports. So on the platform, you can see Southampton, London Gateway, and Tees in graphical view as well as in a map view. So if there is a less chaos at these nearby ports, you should send your cargo there instead. It's like having a plan B ready. So in simple terms, knowing about possible delays helps you plan ahead, manage your stuff better, keeps your customer in loop, and even consider other ports if things are too crowded where you usually go. Now that you get the data on the expected delay your vessel may face, with port dwell, you can also get the visibility of the amount of time a consider spends idle at a port without being processed. So on the platform, you can see both import and export dwell. So import dwell is showing average delay of 3 days and export dwell is showing average delay of 9 days. So by having this visibility, you can avoid unexpected delays. You can better coordinate with various stakeholders, including carriers, shippers, and port authorities. Also, having this visibility can contribute to a more efficient and responsive supply chain. Now, you must be wondering, how are we generating this data? So, GoComet Port Congestion Tracker checks over 45,000 containerized shipment monthly at major ports of US, Europe, Middle East Asia, and Southeast Asia. So using real-time container tracking data, our algorithm gauges port congestion by analyzing the time container spends at the arrival or the departure port. Lastly, let's understand the formats to export the port congestion data. One is direct integration. So our API integration enables direct extraction of data from our system into your ERP. Another one is Excel report. GoComet can enable automated triggered reports where spreadsheet containing port congestion reports will be emailed to you as per your preference. Also, you can download the reports from the platform. You have to just click on download report on the right hand side. A small modal will open to enter your email address, and after that, you just have to click on request report to get the congestion details at the major ports. So I recommend every one of you to request the report by entering your email ID to receive congestion details directly to your inbox. So I'm sure that the report will help you to plan things in advance. With that, we have finished exploring the features that enable you to achieve advanced visibility. Let's now open the floor to your questions. Please feel free to type your questions in the chat and we'll try to address as many questions as possible right here. And we'll make sure to get back to all of them over the email after this session.
I think we'll wait a few minutes.
Yeah.
Questions are coming.
So the first question is how to access port congestion data and check the data on the GoComet platform. Okay, so for that, what you have to do is you have to simply visit our website, that is gocomet.com. And from there, you have to click on Market Intelligence tool. And from there, there is this port congestion. Yes. So once you click on port congestion, you just have to enter your email ID to register and you have to set your password. And after that, you can have a detail of the port congestion.
I think there's one more question coming in. Can you share the list of all the carriers which are onboarded or planned? Yeah, sure. I mean, you can mail your request to support@gocomet.com, and we will definitely get back to you with the whole list.
Right. So another question that we are getting is, do we need to buy GoTrack for port congestion? So no, you don't need to purchase GoTrack for that. So port congestion is a free tool. So just by entering your email ID and password, you can just access it for free.
I think there's one more question from Daryl. Do you have CO2 emissions tracking? Yes, Daryl, we do have CO2 emissions tracking. Last time we did a walkthrough of the CO2 platform. So if you are interested, please do mail us at support@gocomet.com and we will get back to you. Thank you.
Okay, now that we have answered a majority of your questions, we will surely get back to the rest of your questions over email. So, Chinmay, I think this will be a good time for us to share the client success story who have benefited from this tool.
Absolutely, Aakanksha. So, folks, we have our customers who are leaders in their specific industries ranging from pharma to automobiles to food industry. And they have been benefiting from the array of solutions provided by GoTrack. One of our customers focused on delivering time-sensitive goods globally significantly benefited from the port congestion tool. This tool basically helped them to cut expenses linked to wastages by improving their shipment schedules, which led to timely deliveries and overall reduction in their losses. We also have a prestigious consultant group seeking our expertise in utilizing the port congestion tools. Their primary goal was to help their customers in devising efficient alternate routes during the potential port congestions, which obviously they did very successfully, which resulted in outstanding customer satisfaction levels. So the predictive ETA and port congestion solutions have been a game changer for our customers. The operational improvements and cost savings have significantly strengthened their competitive position in the market.
Thank you, Chinmay. I trust that the positive impact our predictive ETA and port congestion solution have had on our current clients will translate into a significant benefits for all of you to gain advanced visibility.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our insightful webinar on enhancing shipment visibility amid geopolitical conflicts. We have delved into the challenges faced by logistics industry and explored innovative solutions to overcome them. We hope you found this information valuable and practical. As we navigate the complex landscape of global logistics, remember that staying informed and leveraging the advanced technologies can help you adapt the ever-changing environment. Just as we have explored today, our upcoming webinars promise to delve into equally critical subjects. Do join us as we explore demurrage detention and other important topics in the future. Your presence has been invaluable, and we extend our heartfelt gratitude to your active participation.
So we want to thank you for being a part of this webinar. Your interest and question have made this discussion truly enriching. If you need more information, just email us at support@gocomet.com. We recommend using GoComet's tool and resources to improve your logistics and keep your shipments on track. Thank you for joining us today, and we are here to help your logistics success in the future. Wishing you a successful journey in your logistics world, and have a great day, and see you in our next webinar.
Thank you.